Did that scratch my truck?
Yep.
Ow!
We moved the race truck, and as in previous videos, you can see that diesel's back in here and is getting fixed up with the amount of leaks that we have right now.
I don't even know. That's bad. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Let's get it back to the shop. It's not, it needs.
But today, we're gonna try and take apart the whole bike down to the engine mounts and everything. Alright guys, so when I first started working on vehicles, that was with my dad in a tiny little garage. And so what we had, or what his way of remembering where the bolts went, other than taking a whole video, is to just draw out what the frame looks like and then put the bolts into the cardboard where they go on the frame. So I'm just gonna do that again so I can remember. I don't feel like looking back through several minutes of video just to see where a bolt went. So I'm gonna draw out the frame of the bike and we will get started on pulling some things. Let's get to it. Cheat my way. Nice. Alright guys, so I got the battery holder out, which held on, I think it's a rectifier. It was also holding this fuse in a little pocket right here. This fuse goes to the battery positive, and then the negative comes off the frame that is mounted to right here. Electronics box that I will make to fit under this little portion under the seat. This thing to take off is this guy. I'm pretty sure this is called coil pack because it goes from this and then it goes into where the spark plugs are. So this ignition pack on the left side of the bike goes to 1 and 3, and then the other side, right side, is going to 2 and 4.
Hey, I think you dropped something.
I know I did. Other than that, this blue wire goes on the top, and then this white and black wire goes to the bottom. As for the other side, the black and white wire goes on the top, and then the yellow wire goes on the bottom.
I gotta do my makeup for the scene.
You gotta do your makeup. Alright, next we're gonna take off this key switch, the front brake connecting on there, and then take off this whole fork and probably leave the triple tree on there. Triple tree is this clamp that holds the forks in. That's what we'll be doing. Alright, so I just got everything labeled and taken off of the fork, loosened it from all the zip ties and stuff, and so next is taking off this whole fork from the triple tree.
It's like a pogo stick. Think about it, you sit on the top of that and you just...
So now I'm going to take off the rear wheel, or I'm going to try, because I don't really know how to do that. But I guess we'll see what happens. Just going to start taking off the shocks. I have a present for you.
Wow, thanks. A blown shock, just what I've always wanted.
So next thing is to pull this.
Oh, I'm catching up to you.
Yeah? Pull this guy right here. It's the same thing.
I like it when you call me
Senorita.
Mamacita.
Bye bye rear brake.
Bye bye, Miss American Pie.
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Good old boys sip whiskey and rye.
There we go. Why am I bleeding?
You silly goose.
You're a silly goose.
No, you're a silly goose.
Kind of confused on how to take this fucker off.
Well, guess what, kid? You look up everything, so you can look that up too.
I think I have to loosen these bolts to put slack on the chain.
I'm gonna put a train horn on mine.
I got the pin. Metal clips that you bend back, and then
Bend back.
here's the throttle cable. Whoa.
Did that scratch my truck?
Yep.
Ow!
Fuck the bike. I popped that shock and it just like, doosh. Anyway.
Damn. There's the wiring harness in all of its glory. And all of its scary glory. The only things I need to take off is the rear brake signaler. This plugs in to where your rear brake on the handlebar would be pulled. Push that down. Then it's the engine's being ready to be pulled.
So obviously my bike is drive shaft driven and not chain driven like Alex's. Pretty much quick tip slash do what you do. But what I would do is you want to leave this side shock on because it's actually connected to this rear suspension. The drive shaft goes through here. You have to, you can only take this off once you get your rear wheel assembly out. This guy bolts up to your engine, and then it has a little U-joint. The drive shaft is splined, so that just slips right out. So you slip that out, brings the whole rear tire out. And then this guy is fastened with these specialty, say bolts. They hold this and they let it pivot in a bearing. These you have to bend back because it holds it in place, holds it tight. And this one's nutted. I kind of bent that up. Be very careful you don't. You're supposed to use actually an Allen wrench to get that out. The reason why the bike fell is because whoever installed those shocks last, they didn't put the eyelets in it, or the eyelet fell out. I don't know. So what happened, I took the bottom bolt out, and then this one just slid right through. Bike on the ground. The side case, we'll have to get a different little cover because it cracked. I was gonna braze it, but it separated quite far. All I got left now is 5 mounting points and these pegs, and then we should be able to pull the whole motor out the side. Depending on what side, I'm not sure yet. This engine's coming out here, right now. You got it? Yo. Okay. I just don't want to hit my truck. Sorry. I promise I care about your back. Okay, I got half of it.
Where are we going?
Right here. And that, my friends, is why you lift weights.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, honestly. It felt like I was carrying like a giant machine gun. Holy crap. This is gonna be a lot of oil.
What?
Oh.
That's cute.
It's a weird looking guy.
Not as gassy as mine.
Man.
Oh, whoa. I didn't know your frame came out like that.
Me neither.
Okay, I can get the frame. Because you're going to have to go lean it back, if you can. Like that. So that's that.
Yo.
Wrestling.
Ow. Oh.
What, ankle?
Yeah.
Hey, I can relate to that.
I was holding it and like my foot just slipped because of this and it was just,
Well, look at that.
yeah.
You balled that way too.
Ooh, that kind of hurt. Wow. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that little well, it's probably not little at all. That tear apart of both of us tearing apart motorcycles, and now we're gonna build them in the cafe race.
It only took us about 4 hours, which isn't really too bad. Neither of us knowing how to work on a motorcycle at all.
All right, so like and subscribe. We have a ton more videos coming out about these. We'll have some on-road videos once they're all done.
I need to feed my son. Please like, subscribe, and comment so he can have his Cheerios in the morning.
I don't even like Cheerios.
So he can have his Fruit Loops.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, bud.
Oh, I don't even know my own son, but please, so I can know him, like him, subscribe.